Hello everybody, I'm Michael and welcome to Just Mike Hikes. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So this morning I was sitting there looking at my Facebook on my Appalachian Trail groups that I belong to, scrolling through and just looking at all the questions of people that are either getting ready to do a hike or are planning in the future to do a hike or whatever. And there's a lot of questions on there of what they should be packing, what they should not be packing, where should they start, what's a good place to get gear, what kind of gear should they use, all kinds of stuff. But one of the things that seemed to come up a lot in the answers were, don't pack your fears. So I sat there and I thought, well, what's that really mean, don't pack your fears? I mean, everybody's got fear of something. So I thought I would just go over a couple of the fears that people seem to pack. And the three areas that I want to cover is clothing, food, and bears. Those seem to be the three most commonly packed fears that people have. So the first one is food. So everybody always has a problem with trying to figure out what kind of food to take on the Appalachian Trail. The fear is going hungry or running out of food or having too much food or how am I going to hang my bag, all this, should I take a bear canister, should I use a food bag? So there's a lot of fears that are wrapped up around this whole food thing. The thing is that from my experience, you are going to be burning between 3,000 and 6,000 calories a day. That means that essentially you should be carrying that many calories to replenish yourself. You can't do that. There's no way you can carry 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 calories per day for your food. Your pack would just be too heavy. So people start packing all this food saying, okay, well, I don't want to run out of food. And then all of a sudden they get into a resupply area and all of a sudden they still have 2 days worth of food. And that's what they'll learn, is that the AT is so logistically friendly that you don't have to carry all that much food. If you're not carrying enough, there's a gap, get off at the gap, get a shuttle, go to town, get some more food. If you're carrying too much, make it stay out an extra day or whatever the case may be. But you're not going to know that until you get out there and start hiking and start filling out how fast you're going to be eating, how fast you're going to be eating the food, how many calories you're burning. Everybody says that at the beginning you're not even going to eat that much because you're just starting out. And until your hiker hunger kicks in, you're just not going to know. So, if it's a fear and you're not sure how to handle it, pack the food. You'll learn, you'll figure it out, you'll understand what you have to take and what you don't have to take, but you'll figure it out. So the second thing is clothing, and this is a big thing. So first of all, let me say that clothing is extremely and entirely a personal thing. What you take is what you take. You have to figure out what makes you happy and makes you comfortable on the trail. And obviously you're not going to do that again until you get out on the trail and figure it out. You got to take into account, are you a cold sleeper? Are you a warm sleeper? Do you get cold easily? Do you warm up quickly? And people just can't tell you, like, well, don't overpack your clothes, because especially if you don't know, you're like, well, how do I know I don't need that base layer? I don't need that extra pair of socks, or that extra pair of underwear, or that extra shirt, or that extra whatever, or how do I know I don't need 2 hoodies, or I don't need, you know, uh, y- you can take the advice all you want, but until you live it, you're really not going to know. Um, I would never tell anybody what to take. I would definitely tell somebody to break it down into different categories, as far as having a base layer, having a chill layer, having a cold layer, and having a wet layer. And however that fits into the weather that you're in, figure it out. If you know you're going to be in the Smokies in February, you're probably going to need a little bit more cold weather gear. And you're going to want to take some extra clothing. But again, the AT is logistically friendly. There's always a place to get off to get more if you need more, or to send stuff home. So once you get out there, again, you'll figure it out. The last fear is the fear of bears. Uh, and yeah, there's bears out on the Appalachian Trail. I personally have not seen one yet, but I've heard of bears out there, and I've heard of bears coming into camp. But if you've never been out there, again, people are asking, do I take bear spray? Do I need whistles? Do I need a bear canister? Can I don't know how to hang my food bag. I don't know, what should I do with all this concern about bear activity. The likelihood of seeing a bear is probably less chance than seeing a rattlesnake, I guess. I mean, I did 678 miles last year, didn't see one bear. But that's a personal choice. You figure out, if it makes you comfortable to carry bear spray, then carry the bear spray. Is it added weight? Absolutely. But it's your weight you have to carry. No one can sit there and tell you not to carry the weight that makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel at ease on the trail. So if you want to take the bear spray, take the bear spray. If you want to take a whistle, take a whistle. If you want to, take a bear canister, please take a bear canister. People will criticize you for taking the extra weight of a bear canister, but if it makes you feel safer and it sets your mind at ease on the trail, then take it. And those are the 3 biggest fears that people seem to have, and all 3 of them really personal choices on what makes you feel happy, what's going to make you feel comfortable, what's going to set your mind at ease. And you're just going to have to figure some of that stuff when you get on the trail. And the saying on the trail is the best way to train for the AT is to go hike the AT. So I guarantee that within the first few weeks, you're going to know exactly what you're going to need on the AT. You will know that, hey, I never use this piece of clothing, or hey, I have not seen a bear. I feel comfortable without the bear canister or the bear spray. Or hey, I know I can carry 3 days of food and be satisfied that I'm not going to run out of food because of the resupply points. So when you get out there, figure it out. I'm not saying that everybody's giving advice is bad. I'm not saying that you shouldn't listen to other people, because there's a lot of people out there that have experience, but some of this stuff you just have to live it. And some of these things you just have to figure out on your own. And if you can do that, then you're going to be fine. Don't let the fear of those things stop you from actually going out there and doing it. Pack it if you have to. Don't pack it if you don't want to. But just get out there and figure it out. So if you have a fear that you've packed, or if you know of something that you're not worried, or that you think that you're going to overpack, drop me a comment in the down below, and we can discuss it. I like to hear what what fears you've overpacked. And again, if you like this content and you want to see more, please like my video and subscribe, and we'll see you out on the trail. Happy hiking.